Welcome to Week 17 here in our New Orleans Saints online user franchise. We're taking on the 11-4 Raiders while we ourselves are the 12-3 New Orleans Saints. Of course, we've had a pretty damn good season so far, and these are the players of the week. You see Ritter with a really big game, which is not good for us because he's right on the tail of Joe Milton for the best NFC quarterback. Same with Russell Wilson, but the interceptions have been flying for him a little bit. If we can keep those interceptions down and the touchdowns high, we should be fine to hopefully at least hold the best QB award. This is what the team looks like. Obviously, some lower overall, some lower devs at certain positions, hoping that Tyquan Thornton is back soon. Might still be looking at the wide receiver position in the draft, though. And then, of course, linebacker, looking like we might be losing Willie Gay, and then Demario Davis might retire. So another position of need. DT's up there as well, and obviously this team is definitely got some holes. But we've, once again, played pretty well, all things considered. We still have Tyquan Thornton injured, and then for him, he has no injuries. But that's basically going to be it. I suppose we could take a quick look at his team, as he does have a couple of different things. And the main thing is that he traded for Brock Purdy. The Niners didn't want him anymore because of the throw power. He got a really good haul for him. Accuracies are through the roof, though. Not even sure how he's played with him, but at the end of the day, he's got a bunch of new players. James Cook is here. Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, and Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce is the guy we almost traded for. Bowers is super high of an overall. Colton Miller's great. Powers Johnson's pretty good. Andre James is pretty good. Right guard's okay. Right tackle's somewhat okay. Max Crosby's a problem. Tyree Wilson's not too bad. DT Wilkins is solid. Eichenberg, not super fast, but decent. Bernie with all that speed, thought he'd maybe use him. Diablo, all that speed, is using him. Spillane, same thing. Cornerbacks, could use some work, but they're not bad. Free safety's decent. Strong safety's solid. Special teamers are pretty good. And here we go at home for this massive matchup. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if there's any teams that haven't played yet or whatnot, but if we win this game, we might actually have, what is this? The name tag is in a different spot, and I don't like it. But, yeah, if we win this game, I think we might win the division, if I'm not mistaken, or the conference anyways, the whole NFC. We're going to go route on the very first play. Not really open. Kendre Miller. Oh, he dove early. Kendre Miller. Trying to outrun everyone. Gains 13. I wanted the deep shot, but unfortunately his guys, even though they kind of stepped up, didn't give ground. And, man, maybe Shaheed was open on the post option, if you will. But, yeah, I don't like this whole Gamertag thing in the middle of my screen. Like, you might as well just put it right in the dead center of the screen. Oh, he bumped his own guy, but Shaheed can't get the ball to him. He's open for a mile. That is painful. Might be looking at Benson. Actually going to be A.T. Perry. And the ball is slightly overthrown again, but it's a caught this time. I don't know why I turned super Italian there. It's a caught. I don't really want to run the ball at Max Crosby, but I'm going to. And some pretty good blocking, but Epps, his user, comes in for the tackle. Kind of want that outside for Shaheed, but we're not going to do it. We're in some trouble. Please. Good throw. A.T. Perry's got room. Down to the 8-yard line. Good throw by Joe Milton. Was going to roll out and just run, but I think Max Crosby would have had me, so I was like, let's not do that. He's got him up. A.T. Perry. Oh, it's a fade? Okay, let's go streak instead. Grounding. It's all right, though. Rather take the grounding than a sack fumble, you know? Don't get me wrong. It sucks. But at the same time, sometimes nothing you could really do about it. Let's see if we got a look. We'll take Olave, who gets a nice block from Shaheed downfield. We get to the 7, which is at least somewhat close to where we originally were. Could be man coverage, which if it is, Shaheed might win. I'm going to take off. Joe Milton to the corner, and his guys are sleeping. I was going to say napping, and I got sneeping out of it. Don't know how that's a touchdown for Milton, but we'll take it. His drive is going to be starting at the 34-yard line. Looks like a potential handoff early. Is that a backup carry? It's not. Cook is wearing number 24 for him. Kind of like it a little bit. As Nakobe Dean's injured, I do not need him to be out yet again, but yeah, here he is. Go with Hampton. Is that Alec Pierce wearing 86? And I tried to do what I could. And wow, he is falling forward hard there for a 9. Zamir White. I don't really want to blitz, but at the same time, I don't see our team winning these matchups on their own, so I kind of feel like we might need to. Still weary, though, of Devontae Adams. And finally, we get a little bit of a stop. He gets the first down, but I don't mind it. 3rd and 1 is tough. Bruce Jeromepkr. I mean, I don't like it, but at least isn't like a long-term injury. Really sucks, though. It's, I mean, more time missed for, you know, the future of the linebacker position. Oh, that's a good throw over the middle, and Pierce burns Hampton. Good touchdown. All right, looking at the inside handoff for Kendre Miller. And his guys are just gunning it against us. I don't know if that was a run commit. It was a blitz. I think we're going to run it again. We're pretty predictable. Running on first down doesn't work. We run it, you know, let's run it again. And it works out. Kendre Miller is going to have a lot of yards. Huge hits, strip attempts, and a first down. I'm usually a little predictable. You know, you get that first run, 2nd and 10, you don't want to run it again, but this time we did, and it was the smart decision. Good play. This is zone coverage, which it's not. Could be a big play for Shaheed. Wide open tight end. We're going to take that right away. Benson falls forward for the first down. I believe this is the play we made to A.T. Perry. There's nobody on A.T. Perry again, though. As A.T. Perry's going to fall down to the 15-yard line. See what he wants to do here. Kind of setting it up his stick over on that left side a little bit. Shaheed. Oh, he dove and misses. Shaheed with number 19 or 20 on the year. I was expecting the bait on Olave. I was going to go to the running back when he did cut back in, but I was like, you know what? I think Shaheed's just as open. Take the easier throw, and Max Crosby or Spillane, whoever it is, almost got us, but not in time. Touchdown. Oh, wow, this is not a good look for us. He looks like he's going to run it heavy. And, wow, we got Tyrann Mathieu running super shallow there. Good job by Demario Davis to cut that off. So far, nothing we do has stopped the run. Inside, outside, doesn't matter. We run the blitz and still can't get there. Man, our run defense is looking horrendous right now. But, I mean, outside of blitzing, like, everyone, what can you genuinely do? Wide open on that left side. He's going to take the shot. Hampton's in okay coverage, but it's a perfect throw, and his running back catches it. You can't defend a perfect throw. And that'll be another touchdown for him. It is 14-all, and not even the second quarter. Supposedly he's having safety help, but I guess not. You're running this ball to the left. Taysom Hill, the lead blocker. And my own guy was the one that tackled me there. He overran it on that other side, and we would have been gone. But my own guy tackles me. I hate the bounce-off animations. They're so annoying. Can't lie. Right at... Oh, that is harsh. He dove early. I juked, and they gave it to him. Oh, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. That's harsh. Of course, he looks like he has a decent chance to make a stop here. Wide open to the tight end. Drag for the first down. If we would have gotten not the first down there because of Benson, I would have been mad. But we got it. First down. Olave and the comeback route looks decent. Would have had Kendre, but unfortunately kind of pushed off my spot. Had to throw it away. Do I double team Max, though? That's the question. I think we're doing okay without doing that. Kendre gets most of it, almost all of it. Got a lot of linemen down here. Good throw to Olave, who catches it. Spillane, he was there with the user, just a little late coming back. It'll be the end of the first quarter. We're running it into a bad situation, but I like the one-on-one across the board. But, man, I mean, our guys are losing to some, like, really bad players. Like, that guy is sub 70 overall, and we're losing the one-on-one blocking to him. It's kind of sucky. Looking like zone coverage again. And the tight end's going to be open on that kind of drag look. We love the outs. It's such an obvious run. I'm still going to do it, though. Kendre Miller. I mean, we had the matchups, right? Got the outs. Change it to a streak for Olave. It's not really even a streak. And that's overthrown. It's good for good reason, though. Almost caught. That coverage was insane. We gave it a try. Really good coverage, though. He doesn't use your Spillane over there on the tight end. Benson might get that look. And that's a great catch. Spins off of it and scores. Luke Benson. Really kind of sold Luke there with the aggressive catch, but wanted to make sure he had a chance. I'm never going to accept one of those. That's a decline every day of the week. Even if he ran in and dove himself, I don't like the roughing the kicker stuff. A lot of times it's just the AI does it on their own, so I don't even take the chance. Unless I absolutely need it. It's a 4th down field goal, and we're going to get the ball back, and I'm struggling. But outside of that, especially the extra point play, not going to be something I do. Switch it to left. Nope. Devontae's wide open. Overthrow him, though. Brock Purdy missing a throw. One would think that's his timing that messed that up, but I've had throws that are missed because, well, it's just quarterback missing. And Lattimore, pretty good coverage. I don't know why Hampton's not jumping for that. Best chance to get off the field all game long. We've been really, really bad. Oh, and it's behind him. He saw Tyrann Mathieu. He threw it away from him, and that will likely be a punt. We finally get a stop, and Shaheed will be on the return. We probably should be taking Shaheed off of every return chance, but you know what? He doesn't get touched. He uses his speed. That's fine. A.T. Perry on that quick out might be my look. We'll see how they play it. It's a great route, great throw, great catch. Really wish our run game was a little bit better, though. I'll be real. That's a tough one. Olave holds on to the 37. What a throw. I don't think I've ever run this play. Oh, it's overthrown, and Shaheed will not catch it. We know his pain. Keep looking at that quick throw to Olave. It's going to actually be Kendre. Had a juke move. Nice spin move. Gets hit hard. He's going backwards to the 22. Thankfully, I don't think any of those moves that came back towards the line of scrimmage really counted, but still, you kind of going the wrong way there, buddy. That's a tough one. And good D by Shaheed. Try to throw that to the corner spot in the end zone, and we thankfully got back and knocked it out. I wanted the end zone there. Unfortunately, we did not get it. See if he's playing zone. That's a tough one. And Olave holds on. Perfect throw. Great leverage. Solid hands. Touchdown. Waited it as long as possible, maybe even too long. What a dive. Almost actually blocked it. And thankfully got it past that underneath defender. How many picks I've thrown this season throwing past that player, trying to throw past that player, I don't even want to count. It's been a lot. And letting the ball bounce is actually going to cost him 10 yards instead of fair catching it. With that, we are going to have him at the 20-yard line to start. Who am I? Oh, there we go. Foskey. Finally, we stopped the run. Almost an undeserved stop, though, if you will. It's really all because of the penetration on the outside by Foskey. On the running back, we shift him over, make sure that he doesn't have a free run. And we are on this. He doesn't really have a look, and he will have to throw it away. Good defense, great contain. We are going to be covering, is that Jacoby Myers on the inside? Thought he was going to bring a motion in there. That's a good find over the middle to Pierce for the first down. It's a tough balancing act. Kind of worried about that go route from the slot position. Been seeing that a lot. Need somebody to come up. Okay, he's breaking a lot of tackles. We at least got him as a team effort. Still more broken tackles than I was hoping for, but it's fun. See what he wants to do with Devontae. Could be a corner route. It will be. Unfortunately, Pierce is even more open. Pierce is getting a lot of looks so far. We're not really covering him too well. I suppose we're not letting Devontae or Bowers truly beat us, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter. As long as he's getting down the field, it's really a win for his offense. And we're out there with Taylor. Good hit. Gains 4, though. We're trying to get some more linebackers in here because I'm kind of feeling the run. Willie Gay, haven't really used him too much. He throws the running back smartly. Oh, fumble! And our guy's going to get on top of it. What a hit by Willie Gay. His lineman's injured, and so is the pride of his running back, who gets absolutely demolished on that hit. That's a tough one, too. I don't like this play action too much. That's a great throw. Olave catches it and will score. 56 yards. We're trying to get in there with Brazil. Nice hit by Amadi. Our offense has been, you know, kind of getting better this game as it goes on. You know, the first, couple of drives really didn't look too hot. But now, we have 35 points. We are looking unguardable. And I overran it. Good job by Taylor, though. Just going to run cover 2 man. We manually set this up. Good find to the outside to Devontae. Great tackle by McKinstry, though. Tyrann Mathieu kind of ran a bit around there. He could run the ball, but let's just assume he won't. Let's just assume with the clock situation he won't. Oh, I missed. Let me switch. Bowers gains about 14. I had a feeling that the short pass was coming there, and I was right. I just, kind of wasn't in position. Bring the blitz. I really like Hampton going against Devontae. Let's see how he plays this. Is there going to be a corner out? Got to be careful with this user because Devontae will just sharp cut you every day of the week. Jump cut. Outside. A great throw to Bowers down to the 1. Bowers is a tough guy to cover, though. Got to be real. I think you run commit. Why wouldn't you run the ball here? Everything points towards a run. Yeah, I was about to say, because not only do you get that clock moving, but it's first down. You might even get it, You have multiple attempts later. I'm only calling a timeout because the way he's played tells me that this score isn't enough. It is still very easily obtainable for him to win this game as Purdy is pushing forward. I'm going to call one more timeout. Let's see if we can get the stop, though. Is that Howden not even covering his man? Yeah, and there's nobody on Bowers either. Got Olave double stacked here, which is kind of crazy, but I respect it. Over the top, Shaheed inside, has the spin and scores on one play. Our offense is unguardable. Over the top, his user, Olave, with a great block. And I have not seen our offense be this good deep, all season long. We've been unbelievable. I mean, we're, reaching, record-breaking territory here. What do we have, 6 passing touchdowns in the first half? Gonna follow his suit with the cover 4 look. Didn't work out for him, but maybe it'll work out for us. Double move inside. He has that short route. Ooh. Going for the comeback on Devontae. Davis. Good press. He's gonna roll out. That's a tough throw. That could be picked off, and it will be. Lattimore. And gets hammered to the 35. We have another chance still to score again. Our offense has never been this good. Give me a throwaway, no grounding. I think it's backup carry time with Vidal. And Vidal fights forward to the 25. We'll call a timeout. Field goal is up. And thankfully, to keep that Kicker of the Year award intact for now, good. 45-21. Maybe keep the Gamertag in the area that it is. Maybe it's actually beneficial to me. I thought it was going to be really distracting in this game. Maybe it's helping me see the reads. I don't know. It's like when players wear face paint on the field when there's a lot of brightness. I don't know. Let's move over. Oh, wow, Brazil. How is it only a loss of 1? I feel like he was in the backfield with him. That is a crazy push, though. 2nd and 11. He's going to be running the ball here. Get in there. Nice job by Lattimore. 3rd and 4. Going to be running the blitz. Got to get in there quickly. And we will not do it. Taylor, good try. Good hit, McKinstry. What a boom. Let's go Cam Jordan. I haven't used him all season. Oh, wow, look at the blocking. Good juke move. Cook to the 25. McKinstry's injured now. That's what I needed. Another defender injured. I got stuck in the D-line trying to switch to somebody that's on that flat look. Good tackle. Gain of 2. Brock Purdy got injured. Was it not McKinstry, or did they both get injured on the same play? Derek Carr, of all the players to come in, I wonder if Carr's even played for him since he traded for Purdy, and of all the games for him to come back in on. That's going to be overthrown, and maybe for good measure, I couldn't really tell. Yeah, they both got injured like almost the same time. That's crazy. One would argue his injury is a little bit more important, but, you know, that's for one to argue, not me. Good tackle. Will be inches. I actually thought they were going to give him credit for that first down. I think I'm going to try to make it look like we're giving him the inside and then run commit. It's risky, but he's already at the 15-yard line anyways. You argue that. Oh, well, that's not good. That's not good. He came out with the heavy QB sneak Derek Carr for the first down. I was hoping he would have went with like the inside zone look that a lot of people do. And no, he was like, nah, I'm going to go heavy and just get the first down. And I made it even easier on him. Good throw. Wow, what a catch by Devontae. Is that Derek Carr with the dot? Good throw. But this is why I didn't stop scoring, you know? The game's not over, dude. Goes for 2 and he's down 16. I mean, it's going to be a booth review. I don't see why it wouldn't be a touchdown. Looked like a touchdown to me. I think mid-blitz would be really tough for him to defend at this yard line, so that's the play we're going to be running. Oh, that's wide open. That's my job. I thought I had the running back, but I actually had the fullback. It is what it is, though. Running left with Vidal. Bouncing it back inside. Gains 3. I didn't think that was even close to 3, but apparently it was. Head end whip. This is interesting. Kind of like this. Olave. Let's go with Kendra on a route. Tight end's open. Good read by him to come up there and stop that. 6 touchdowns in the first half. Obviously, now it's the second half. Things have slowed down a bit, but that is impressive. Even if he run commits here, surely he doesn't have the personnel for this, no? And he will. Okay. I mean, I get 1 go for, so why wouldn't I use it here? Do I like this? I don't know. That's a really good play by his defensive linebacker. Don't know who a defensive linebacker is. Kind of forced that in there. Diablo picked that up perfectly, though. His AI jumped that really well. It's going to be a run for his backup. Our block shedding has been really bad. Like, we've had a couple of individual good plays, but overall, our run defense has been terrible compared to his. His guys are getting pushes up the middle every single time. And we're just doing nothing. I mean, we're not even coming close to getting to his guy half the time. It's pretty good coverage. That's not, though. And that's great defense by Hampton. I thought we had the pick there. Hampton's actually one-on-one the same exact size. So I was like, you know, we got a chance here. Brock Purdy back in. I'd imagine that was that throw as well that he was in. Good one-on-one tackle. Tyrann Mathieu, 35. I don't know why it's right on him. Is that our best corner to replace? Oh, what a catch by Myers. We had a similar look with Shaheed, or with Benson, actually. And Shaheed as well with an interception saving play. It's a good find. I'm not going to run commit here, even though it's pretty obvious of a run. Good hit by Hampton. That's a pretty big loss. Stuck on Tyrann Mathieu. He's going to run it to the outside. Our guy's not going to play that angle, and that's a wide open run. Pretty bad defense by us with the pre-snap call, but also in general, really, 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 really bad by our guys angling. Like, those angles sucked. I'm run committing here. All the time in the world to throw it, and they're going to say he caught that. I did not think he caught that. I thought that was overthrown. Brought the run commit, and our guys must have just not finished the play because he had all day to throw on that. I mean, he had slants that were finishing, like, their primary routes. Like, they were finishing their routes and then moving on to the next one, which is crazy. Like, that's a lot of time to throw. Be really smart to throw the ball on this play, but we're going to just get our backup carry in. Who cares? And that might have been my fault. I might be sprinting a little too early sometimes. I might be sprinting a little early at times. I'll be real. Short out. You can actually audible there. Overthrown by a mile. Go around for Mr. A.T. Perry. That's a perfect coverage play, and Olave can't catch it. I can't believe Divine Diablo's playing this well for him. We put up 45 points in the first half, and I can't score a single point in the second. I don't know if he's just figured it out or our team is just struggling. It's a pretty damn good punt. For some reason, Amadi goes inside. Huge hit. Somehow missed. Good tackle to the 30. His run game, though, that's the big difference. Like, his guys are blocking, our guys aren't. There we go. Good hit by Brazil. Finally a stop on the ground. He's been a big fan of the short outs, so we're going to be on that. And he's not going to get it off to him. Really good pressure there, base. It would have been a tough one-on-one, so I'm glad we didn't have to find out what would have happened. Give me running the base pressure here. Over the middle, and holds on and glitches through our player. We were on that, and I don't know how his guy holds on while being hit, but he does. Another huge third down conversion. We just can't get off the field. Read option. I don't know where the hell Chase Young's going, but he got cooked. 9-yarder for Purdy on a read option. Chase Young has been terrible this season. I might have to re-roll him. I wanted to wait until he got to X Factor if possible. What a job, though, by DeMario on that play. I wanted to wait until he had a chance at X Factor and see if we can get extra rolls, but he has been so bad that I might have no choice. Like, I don't think he's going to get to X Factor with the way he's playing. That's the problem. I mean, if he goes a go route here, our deep safety is nowhere to be found. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where Howden is going. I genuinely don't. Pre-snap, I knew that was going to be the case, too. I knew it. I just didn't use it. The choke is on. A lot of pressure in this moment for him, though. We've had no pressure either, speaking of pressure. We've had one moment of base. Normally you bring in the rush. There's no way he runs the ball here. Zero chance. He runs the ball. Yeah, I don't know. The way we were lined up there, that's why I was thinking no chance he runs the ball, because I didn't think that was a good look, but we'll remain with a 2-point lead. Touchdown puts us in a good spot. Taylor on the return. Falls down to the 26. I ain't risking it. Gonna run it with our backup. We get our last backup carry, I believe. I really wish we could get a proper go route with Olave, and we just can't. He's got speed over there, so even if our guy wins it, it won't really matter. And we're not going to have time on man coverage. Man coverage is going to lock us up again. Oh, his corners aren't good enough for this, but they're fast enough. That's the problem. They're not good enough, but they are fast enough. And that's where the problem resides. And overthrown. Apparently it's a blue. Oh my God, we're just choking. I can't be blamed though. Like, our guys are just not doing anything. Our coverage has been terrible. And there's a fumble. That's him. That's all him. He should have fair caught it. That's on him. Great punt. Even better is our guys running down the field. Finally some blocks, and now we fumble, which is, I mean, that's harsh. I can't do anything about that. I can't fair catch there. Oh well. You can't complain. We're both equal on actual fumbles, running back fumbles. And we just have nobody there. Again, good tackle. Who even hit us from his side? Good play. He's going to go out of bounds smartly because the fumbles have been flying. I've changed nothing. You know, I've maybe run the ball a little bit more than we did in the first half, but I've changed nothing about our offense, and yet we can't do anything. Oh my, he just got lifted. Good job by Davis. The blocks have been so perfect for him. It's crazy. We literally brought our rush to that side, and we just got completely handled by a really bad offensive line. I guess not really bad, but it's not really good either. I mean, look. Oh my God, there's nobody on him. Look how much players we're bringing. Like, I don't know what he changed in the second half, and I focus on defending the run inside, but it has been insane. And I can't even get the screen off. Oh my God, our team is just, it's gone. It's dead. The team is dead. I don't know what's going on. It has been since the half. We can't score a single point. Our offense has literally collapsed. I don't know if they have something in the game built in to where, you know, there's a comeback mechanic, but it sure as hell feels like it. Kendre's at least getting some blocks. I'll tell you what, it sure as hell feels like there's a comeback mechanic because our guys are doing nothing ever since half. And I've changed nothing. I've been as aggressive as ever. Olave, there we go. Finally, something deep. Good juke move inside to the 39-yard line. That's literally the most yards we've had passing all half. We've had like 30 yards passing the entire half. See if Shaheed on that outside looks good. It's probably going to be zone. Perfect throw. What a timing on that play. Into the end zone. Olave, number 3. I think he thinks run, so I'm going to pass it. Good throw. Shaheed touchdown. 2-pointer. Anyways, up by 3. Finally, we woke up a little bit on offense. All it took was him going to zone coverage. I don't know why he keeps doing that. I don't know if he knows the rules or not. He keeps letting the ball bounce. I know he's afraid of the fumble on the special teams, which I understand. We fumbled a lot, both sides, but fair catch that. If you fair catch that, it's at the 30 instead of the 20. We forced him to cut, even though we weren't even coming for him, so that's good. Shade inside, see if we can get 1 pick. All I ask is 1 pick, even though Lattimore already has one. What is this? I don't like that. And hit and drop Devontae. That's how you know DeMario's a real goon. That's a huge hit by DeMario. I haven't really pressed all game long. I think this could catch him off guard. Of course, DeMario has been basically useless in coverage. And we can't even catch him. He tried to hurdle, or maybe our guy diving caused the hurdle. I ran pretty quick there. I mean, there's no way the AI gets there quicker than I do. User. There's just no chance. We blow that up. Good defense. 2-yard loss. Kind of feel like the pressure of the moment's getting there for him a little bit. And he's going to get that throw off. Bringing a blitz. He gets all that time to throw. His guy went and ran a full deep in. And he still has the time to throw that. That is kind of crazy. He's loved that run to that left side. Davante Adams. And holds on this time. A little bit of an easier catch as he's already sitting there. Whereas the other one, he was kind of running into the play. Bringing the heat, but this might be the last blitz of the drive. Good defense. To the 2-minute warning. 3-point game. All right, 2nd and 9 from the 50. It's like a fake motion or something. Good job by our guy tackling Zamir White there. I'm conflicted on what to do here because our blitzing has not worked. And has not worked. It's just giving him free looks. Don't know why Tyrann Mathieu's not over there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why Tyrann Mathieu's not over there. I didn't have time to continue the run with Tyrann. I thought I brought him over enough. I don't know. He's just not there. He's just not there. He says, screw it, dude. I'm not going to my spot. Screen pass. Oh, what a catch by his guy. We almost had the pick. We were just slightly too late. Let's go Tyrann Mathieu. He's been throwing that left side a lot. Over the middle. Can't get to him. He falls down to the 18. Good position for him to try and win this game now. Swat. Devontae. I let him in. I 100% let him in. We're not stopping that from the inside the 10. It's just not happening. Good comeback by him, though, I got to say. Our team just completely collapsed in the second half. We had no run defense, no run offense, no blocking, despite having lighter boxes. Going against lighter boxes than he had. Oh, I fair caught the ball. Wait, you have to catch it in the landing? Maybe I don't know the rules. Can you not fair catch it there? I guess if it's in the landing zone, you can't. Surely you have the choice to fair catch it every time. Otherwise, onside kicks and whatnot would be scary, hard to stop, no? I have no idea. Maybe I'm the one that doesn't know the rules. Maybe that's why he's let the ball bounce. And there's going to be grounding. Oh, no. That's bad. That sucks. That's a huge loss. Don't know what... Was that zone coverage? Because I thought maybe that curl route with Olave was going to open it up. Didn't happen. 3 linemen. It's not going to be good for us. Can't throw it off to Benson. Damn, we're going to lose this game in very anticlimactic fashion. We got the screen off at least. Out of bounds. Would have loved a penalty there, but obviously that's going to not happen. This guy almost... He got the pick. Okay. Oh, my God. His guys in the second half went absolutely off. GG to Drunk there. I can't believe his guys in the second half. They went X Games mode. That's crazy. Either way, we had ourselves a real good game back and forth. He had 7 touchdowns. I think one of my touchdowns didn't count. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Joe Milton rushing. That might have been it. Either way, it was a good one. It was a fun one. Statistically, it's going to help us with a chance at Best QB award. No sacks at all. I'm really not sure. I think what it was is that no matter what, you weren't getting pressure in this game unless you had abilities, and Max Crosby obviously has abilities, and he was the only one to bring base. That's why. Oh, wow. Luke Benson with 6 upgrade points. What was that for? Yardage? 8 catches of touchdowns on the year. I'm pretty sure possession is actually better than vertical threat, but maybe we'll mix it up and see what's better. Does it? I think it splits them. I would hope it does. Vertical threat, medium, 2 to spin. Vertical threat again. Let's see, we got 3 to short route. I mean, that's looking pretty good. Those upgrades, I think, are pretty decent. What do we got? 28 upgrades on 3, I think. Maybe it was a 4th. I can't remember if we started out with an upgrade or not. 5 to catch in traffic, 4 to medium route. 4 to short. Yeah, I mean, that's good enough to me. Even if possession is better, those upgrades specifically are good enough to where I'll just keep doing them. 2 to catch, 1 to truck, 1 to medium, 1 to short. Yeah, those are good upgrades. All right, Luke, now this is the outlook where I'm like, okay, now I can maybe see a future with him at tight end 1. Maybe now I can see, okay, now we have something to work with, So, I think maybe he is the future tight end. 67 overall, 24-year-old, going on 24-year-old. Maybe he'll get a dev up anyways. I'm not sure. That I can work with. Did Milton get any milestones? Broke season record for passing touchdowns. I don't think that's true, but sure, if that's what you want to say. Field general ability slot. I mean, I can't really get an ability slot while his snaps played aren't really there. Deep accuracy is really the problem, but he's been great, so I can't really complain. Lante Taylor, Ugo Amadi. Amadi is, oh, you know what? That might have been another big problem. We kept Alante Taylor in the slot while McKinstry got hurt. I don't remember if he actually came back in the game. I'm really hoping he didn't, because then I at least have hope that our coverage isn't the worst. But yeah, we are one of the worst defenses in the league. It's not even a question. But I think a lot of that is due to the fact that the defense in general in the game for our sliders aren't great. There's just no pressure. There's just none. There's zero pressure. We're moving on to Week 18, where we take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What is the situation? So we're still the number 1 seed. If we win this game, which we have to win, well, we don't have to win, but we have to win, sort of. Milton and Purdy both going off. Yeah, it'll win us the division, which is great. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate getting support on the channel. Josh Rosen and the Jets, welcome in. Is he playing QB for the Jets right now? But yeah, all that stuff. GG to Drunk, that was a really good offensive battle. Over 100 points scored, 110 points scored, actually. And I don't know what happened in the second half, but I'm not really too worried about it, as we had a good game statistically. That's all that matters. And sadly, our opponent could not play our Week 18 game, which of course results in a, super close, low-scoring game that hurts my stats. I don't understand why we suck in Sims so much, but we do. I mean, look at these Sim games. 24 to 12, 21 to 19, 20 to 17. And these aren't common, stats. I've seen, hey, look at Milton finally doing something. At least it's better than what he usually does. I've seen plenty of games where they're 40, 50 score. Look at these numbers. This is basically who actually had a better game. Barely us, and they were just you can have the win. Here you go. At least our kicker didn't miss, because we would have lost kicker of the year. I think we're on par to win it, but let's take a look at the standings real quick. Actually, instead of the standings, let's just look at the playoff bracket. This would be a little bit better. As you can see, we're number 1 seed. The Chargers number 1 seed. Rams and Ravens at the 2. The Texans and the Eagles at 3. The Lions and the Dolphins at 4. The Raiders and the Commanders at 5. The Broncos and the Niners at 6. The Patriots and the Packers at 7. Obviously, we have that bye week because of the first seeding. We have a couple of new messages we'll have to look at. This one's not going to be good for us, because I think it's going to be the one where you had to get, was it 80 catches and 20 rushes or something for Olave? We almost got the catches, but yeah, rushes not even close. But let's take a look at our numbers real quick. Joe Milton, 54 yards, 54 touchdowns, 25 interceptions, 66% completion percentage, 116.9 passer rating. close to MVP, but I think those picks are probably going to leave us just slightly off that list. Kendre Miller injured for 4 games, missing out on 1,000 yards, missing out on double-digit touchdowns. Vidal was pretty good though, but obviously Kendre is the better of the two. Wide receivers, Benson, if he would have started every single game, which of course it shows he did, he had 17 games played, but obviously a lot of backup snaps, he would have had 1,000 yards and double-digit touchdowns. He's probably going to be our tight end one going forward, which, I mean, at least we found a guy, Taysom Hill, I was going to have as our guy. I mean, think about how many games he played, which was not many as a starter because of the injury, and he still had 300 yards, so he would have probably been to 1,000 yards himself. Tyquan Wood had a great year, but also missed 3 games near the end, and we'd had potentially 4 guys in the 1,000 category. Didn't quite get there, though. Offensive line, I've seen a lot worse, so I'm okay with it. And then defensively, pass rush was terrible. Terrible. Chase Young, 5 sacks. 3 of those came in week 1. Just putting that in perspective. Had a pick that was our user. 9 for Foskey, better than I would have thought. Cameron Jordan at 9, about fair. Brazee at 6, missed some time, and he was pretty good. Foskey, though, with 23 tackles for loss, could be an X factor. I don't know. Don't know what the numbers look like. Picks, lower than I'm used to in the user league, but 7 picks for McKinstry, 5 for Taylor. What can you do? We did all right for ourselves. Forced fumbles, there's a couple in there. Touchdowns, there's a couple in there as well. 3 for Taylor, 1 for Hampton, Tyrann Mathieu, and Demario Davis. No safeties, and we had 2 blocks, which were probably both in sim, because they're both DTs. I don't remember a DT ever getting a block for us. Mevis, 19 for 19, 57 was his long. We hit 5 from the 29 mark, 6 from the 39 mark, 3 from the 49 mark, and 5 from the 50-plus mark. So it's not like we completely kicked super short kicks to win the award. If we win it, to be fair, we actually did pretty well for ourselves. Kick returns, no touchdowns. Punt returns, no touchdowns. Let's take a look across the league, though. The NFL, we've got ourselves the Riddler. Desmond Ridder, 49 touchdowns, 28 interceptions, 53-91. Unless he had a bunch of rushing touchdowns, that will not be good enough to win it over Joe Milton. Herbert, I think, is probably going to be the MVP. It'll be close, but I think it will be him. 21 picks, a bit higher than I would have thought. Completion percentage, 2% less than our guy, though, so you never know, but I would assume he got it. Also only got sacked 20 times versus our 36, so way better offensive line without a doubt. Mahomes was decent. Trevor Lawrence threw 40 picks. McCarthy, 45. Yeah, we throw picks in this league, okay? What can I tell you? We throw picks. The lowest picks of anyone that's kind of qualified, in my opinion, would definitely be where was he? There you go, CJ Stroud with only 11 picks out of 44. Maybe he won MVP. Maybe he needs a little bit more touchdowns and yards, but that was a pretty good season. Running backs, this pisses me off. Seeing that the highest running back total was 1250, Kendre might have been able to get a dev up, and instead he's not going to get one because of the injury. That sucks so much. Wide receivers, Christian Watson, 1874 for yards, 15 touchdowns. It's a lot of yards. I don't feel so bad about the touchdowns anymore. Not that I was even really trying to force them. Wow, okay, I really don't feel bad with Bowers having 21 of them. But yeah, not that I was trying to force them to Shaheed, but yeah, 21 touchdowns, more than I was ever expecting to throw, in fairness. But yeah, some pretty high numbers for receivers. The passing league is very passly. Looking at tight end, Kittle, number 1 tight end for yards. Bowers, number 2. Ingram at number 3. Parham at number 4. Kelsey at 5. Gesicki at 6. Laporte at 7. Musgrave at 8. Andrews at 9. Ferguson at 10. Pitts at 11. Kincaid at 12. Where are we? Akagwo at 13. And we finally get on the list at number 14 for Benson. Damn. Okay, maybe we wouldn't have gotten the dev up for him, even if he would have started all the way. Probably would have actually. Probably would have been in the top 4, top 5. And he only needs one, he only needs one dev up to star. A lot of sacks allowed by Aquanu as far as viable or the ones that truly deserve it. Pooney, I suppose. Avila, he's a center, so it doesn't really count. Oh, there you go. Trent Williams, this is a really good season. 900 sacks, or 900 snaps, 1 sack. That's pretty good. Tackles, a bunch of guys over 100. Doesn't really matter too much. Sacks, though, Frankie Louvu probably going to win best linebacker at 18.5. Brian Burns slightly behind him at 18. 17 for Nick Bosa. Joey Bosa at 15.5. DeMarcus Lawrence at 15. I wonder, though, of all these guys, how many of them have abilities? Not all of them, obviously, but a good portion of them. Chase Young was ass, though. Channing Tindall with 12 picks. Troy Anderson with 11. Same with Thompson. And then you have the Ravens, Wiggins, Gilmore, and Neal, and Holland all at 10. 9 for a bunch of different guys, and then, it goes down from there, 8 and whatnot. Take a look at the forced fumbles. Most go to McGee, who might have won Rookie of the Year. 3 recoveries for Quincy Williams. Touchdowns, 4 for Tyndall, so he probably won Defensive Player of the Year for the AFC side. And did we actually win Kicker of the Year? Yeah, we were the only guy with 100% kicking. Didn't really kick that many field goals, though, but I suppose of, like, the 50-plussers, we were in the top 10, so it's not, it's fair. It's fair. We didn't have the crazy quantity, I suppose, but we were in the top 10, and even then, we were in the top 10 for attempts as well, so definitely deserved, assuming we do win it. Most punts, 49.7 for Gillen. McNamara, though, we had 46.2, which is not bad. Kick return touchdowns. Garendo for the... is it Garendo? Garendo for the Niners. Bunch of other guys with 2. Leggett, though, with 2. That's kind of surprising. Usually it's got to be a little bit of speed. He's like the only kind of... I guess there's a couple of guys in like the low 90s in there. And then touchdowns go to nobody. Shaheed had the second most punt return yards. That is interesting, considering we don't play defense around here. We got all that done. Let's take a look at the weekly awards. Mond and Thompson, Burrow and Simmons. But here is the yearly awards. MVP, damn, number 2. Expected, but still a little surprised to be ahead of Stroud, though. So, I mean, it's something. Coach of the Year, also to the Chargers. Where were we? Number 5. Damn. Why are we so low? AFC side, Schwartz was the Offensive Player of the Year. Defensively, obviously, Tyndall made sense to me. Peyton Wilson, though, as a rookie, was number 2. Brock Bowers, obviously Offensive Rookie of the Year, one of the best players in the league, 21 touchdowns for a tight end. Peyton Wilson with Defensive Rookie of the Year over the Chargers slightly. Stroud does win QB of the Year over Herbert, so must have been a very close race. It must have been just like rushing touchdown stuff that Stroud didn't have. Derrick Henry is the best AFC runner. Best wide receivers, once again, Schwartz, he's the best offensive player, so it makes sense. Offensive line, Cleveland wins Rookie of the Year, or Offensive Lineman of the Year, which was probably because he didn't play rather than earning it. Buckner wins D-Line of the Year, Linebacker of the Year goes to Bosa, Best DB goes to Ryan Neal, and Best Kicker goes to Lutz. We now move on to the more important side. We just spoiled it for ourselves. We did win Kicker of the Year, which doesn't surprise me. Shaheed was number 2 for Offensive Player of the Year. Please still go up and dev. That'd be awesome. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Luvu. Were we on the list? We were not. Anyone else on their offensive list? No. Best Rookie, did we? Oh, yeah, Milton was a rookie. I forgot. Too many picks, though. Can't win that, unfortunately. Hopefully he wins Best QB, though. Benson at number 8, which is nice. Defensive Rookie of the Year. My game's going to crash, I think. Nope. Okay, fix. McGee, Newton, and Sinner still, all from the Commanders. McKinstry at 5 and Hampton at 7. Best QB, there you go. Joe Milton, number 1. We'll take it. Best running back at number 8, which sucks. He missed 4 games. He would have probably been in the top 3. Shaheed at number 2. Olave at number 8. The Rams with Kupp and Harrell. A lot of speed there with Harrell. It's good to have 2 guys in the list, though, so it doesn't seem like we full-on just stat padded. We got 2 guys in there, so we mix it up enough. O-line goes to Trent Williams. D-line goes to Nick Bosa. We were actually up there with Foskey at number 9, which is impressive. Best linebacker, definitely not going to be there. We had injuries with Nakobe Dean, and we just sucked. McKinstry at number 10, but Thompson obviously winning the award. And then best kicker obviously goes to Mevis. Not bad. Let's take a look at these storylines. I don't even know which one this one was. It was probably like, what do you think was oh, there you go. You said we would win 8 to 9 games. Yeah, we've done more than that. You said you did a good job. We already had a few wins at that point, so it's good. We got more than we promised. 2,500 XP, 7 staff points. Should have maybe risked it a little more. Oh well, we got points. We got XP. And we got a very mad Chris Olave. I'm not even sure why I'm checking this. I'm a team player, but you need to hold up. The more I think about it, the more I think I overreacted. My morale has taken a hit. Wait, what? But I need to come back next year and prove it on the field. But you never know. I could be complaining about... Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I clicked that. It's like, maybe have a side positive, or just don't tell me what they are, I guess, because I knew that wasn't going to go well. And I only clicked it for realism's sake. But realistically, I shouldn't have. So I don't know, whatever. We got a secret weapon. What is it going to be? Vidal. Oh, Shaheed, without a doubt. What kind of questions are we? He's not even a secret weapon. He's a known weapon. Catching, spec route. Oh, for sure catching. I don't know about deep route. It's probably not worth it. I just don't care about his personality. I just want to win. 5 to catching, nice. And we have weekly strategy to get into, but I'm just going to look at the upgrade players now, and then whatever XP we get from weekly strategy we'll look at for the future. Oh, we got a lot of upgrades. Oh my god, it's a lot. So we'll obviously upgrade all the players here that make the most sense that you guys care about. You guys probably don't care too much about the O-line or backup defensive players. 2 to stiff arm, 2 to spin move, 2 to short route, 1 to medium, 1 to spec, 1 to catch in traffic. Luke Benson is really just like climbed out of nowhere. He has the drops pass trade, no aggressive or possession catch, but as far as not having a tight end goes and turning this guy into a viable player, it could be a lot worse. And that's really where we are. Punter, you guys probably don't care about too much. Boyd, he's a backup. There was, once again, talks about me starting him just because those low overall DTs. They get a lot of upgrades. 3 to finesse, that's not what I wanted at all, but I guess he's a finesse guy now anyways. But, Cameron Jordan's too good to not start. Vidal, he's a starter, technically. He plays good enough snaps. He's a running back, backup, but he plays enough to be considered a starter. 1 to juke, 2 to spin, 1 to change of direction. That's not bad. I really traded for him because, A, we needed a running back to potentially develop, but B, he does have, that rookie contract. Mevis, should maybe learn his name. 4 to kick accuracy. Maybe Olave's not wrong after all. Maybe I do need to know these players more. Howden, he's kind of a backup. Foskey is not a backup. Of course, we've been doing Speed Rusher because it's just the goated upgrade this year. You get like 90% power move upgrades with the speed. That wasn't the case here, but he's still goated. 3 to block shed, 2 to finesse. I mean, he's almost like he's a dual style, so why wouldn't I keep going finesse? I think it's been worth it. Kendra Miller, obviously you go elusive. Still a 79 overall, despite like barely playing this year. That's not true. He didn't barely play, but he missed a lot of time. Another really good upgrade for the running backs. Want to get that change of direction 90 if possible, but that is a long ways away. Then we have Shaheed, obviously playmaker. I'm hoping he goes up in dev. It would be clutch. He's now an 84 overall. What did he get? Please release. 3 to release, 3 to catch, 1 to deep, 3 to catch in traffic. Really nice upgrade. What's his release now? 78. Damn, he's getting up there. His base catching's great, too. He's getting up there, though. We love to see it. Chris Olave, obviously another playmaker. It's the best upgrade this year by far. Last year it was debatable because it was more like juke ratings rather than pure route running and all that. But this year it's not even a question. Really nice upgrade there. Get some deep route in there, which is good. Who else do we have? We got a couple of guys with 2 upgrades. Yeah, didn't we? Hampton and Milton and freaking Brazil. Hybrid hasn't really seen too many good upgrades so far for us specifically, but yeah, that's what we're hoping for. The hybrid upgrade is the best for safeties this year as well, it seems. So we're going to keep going with that. 1 to zone coverage, 1 to man coverage. He has 81 zone, 69 man coverage, and that's mainly going hybrid. So not going to break what's not needing to be broken. I don't know what that means. Field general has been kind of good for me, but I'm going to go strong arm, I think. Puts him at 81 overall. Should be superstar with that best QB award win. Still not getting that deep accuracy, though, but 82 overall now for Joe Milton. 1 to deep. Wow, super worth it. Either way, he's a great player, so I'm not too worried about it. Then we have Brazil, another guy that kind of missed some time. Going Speed Rusher because it just gives you the best block shed and even power move upgrades at times. You see that +2 to power move, +2 to block finesse. Why wouldn't I do that? Why wouldn't I? 1 to finesse, unfortunately. Maybe there's the reason why, but yeah, he's really good so far. It'd been nicer if he would have not gotten injured at all. And then the rest you probably don't care about, so I'm not going to show you. I guess we'll show you, here, we'll show you Fuaga, and you'll see, okay, yeah, maybe you don't need to show that anymore. I guess pass blocking is his biggest issue, but you usually get that mainly from Agile anyways. You get it more than when you actually go pass protector. Yeah, like I said, +2 to pass block. I kind of know some things about this game. Either way, that's pretty much going to be it for this episode and really the end of the regular season. Next episode will be the start of the playoffs for us, where we are in the divisional round for our first matchup against really, who knows? I mean, I guess we can take a guess. I think it has to be either the Packers, Niners, or Commanders, or Lions, right? I don't think it can be... No, it could be the Eagles or the Rams. Well, it can't be the Rams. So it could be anyone but the Rams, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, it's kind of irrelevant to talk about. It's literally 3 through 6, but likely 5 through 6. No, it can't be 3 through 6. It's 5 through 6, right? So either way, we have to play either the Commanders, the Lions, or the 49ers. Don't know who we're hoping for. I don't even think we've even seen much of the Niners. Probably the Lions. I don't know. Commanders, Lions, Niners roster scares me. Either way, we have staff points. We'll get into those another time. Regardless, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate getting support on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PK Plays for non-Madden content. And that's basically it. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya. And shout out to all the members of the channel. If you guys want to join as a member, click that join button. It's next to the subscribe button or the channel name, and it will show you how to join as a member. Anyways, appreciate you guys, and